July 23rd, 2014, WIKISPEED Lynnwood, Washington shop demo. John O'Connell, how about you go first?
Alright, so earlier I showed that we tightened the suspension. However, when we tried to put the 17-inch wheels that are on Carnival 1, we tried to put it on to the suspension so we can actually roll it around.
The round wheel interfered with the tie rod end mount, which is exactly why we're testing.
So we found that it wouldn't fit. This tie rod bolt was just too...
Luckily, we're modular. We have multiple mount points. So what we're going to do is move it further in and then re-triangulate for Ackerman angle.
And you can see that we've marked it just to do a cut. We're just going to cut off that part, and so we will be able to move it over one bolt hole. You know, you can't see it now. I think there's one right there.
Yeah.
We're going to move it over to that one, and hopefully that will give us enough clearance on the 17-inch wheel so we can actually put it on the suspension.
Sure. And if you used an even larger diameter wheel, it would work already, but we want it to work on normal sized wheels too, smaller sized wheels as well. So we're engineering that way. Also, another enhancement, the steering rack is currently mounted in its lowest possible position, which meets up well with the steering column, but what it does do is get in the way of moving your foot across from the inside if you're using a manual transmission, which we're prototyping now. With an automatic, it's a non-issue, but your foot would touch the steering column. So the thought is, we may, in the next iteration, raise the steering rack and connect the tie rods over the top. So exactly the same, and notice we have a symmetrical layout. So move this mount here and flip it upside down, and have these tie rod ends come down, which some race cars do as well. So we may try both of those enhancements as we go. Let's walk through. Hey, Conrad and Corey, can you give us a demo? Can you give the internet a demo of what you've done today on the manual transmission swap?
We have, well, the engine is in the car. We've gone from engine out of the car to engine in the car to engine wired up, but the ignition system not being working. We got that wired up, which involved some hard wires that we had cut and then had to find and reconnect.
Some other stuff that was disconnected.
Yeah.
So it's cranking. We have fuel going sometimes.
We have to hotwire the fuel pump right now.
Yeah, we got all the coolant system hooked up.
What it looks like.
We wrestled with engine mounts, all that.
What it looks like right now is the problem is that we don't have a spark plugs.
Okay.
So we're finding out where the problem is at, like how far back.
Walking back from spark, right? And fuel is currently hot wired, so one day we'll find that relay.
Yeah.
Awesomes. Okay. Hey, Ryan and Justine, can you walk us through what you guys have rocked today?
Well, I started with working on the steering wheel, just assembling that.
Creating the dash mount tube and then these sub tubes. So this is 46 inches long, and then these are 7 inches long, and bolting those in. Yep.
And then we put the seats in the second car module.
Can you show them off? Can you hop in?
Yes. Driver's seat.
So now we need a slave cylinder,
Oh my gosh,
clutch
it doesn't
pedal.
flip up when I'm on this side.
Probably.
Uh, that wasn't anything. That was just a seat.
You're hilarious.
And you sit down like this, and there's a little handle right here, and you move back, like so.
So you can adjust it.
Yes, you can adjust it.
Is that one bolted in
it's
yet?
not bolted in yet.
Okay.
So.
Are the holes drilled?
Yeah.
For both
It's
seats?
actually in.
Yeah.
That's why we can adjust it now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all the bolts are in. You just need to bolt.
Are either one bolted?
No.
No.
Okay, but they're all drilled.
They're
Oh, you
all
guys are
in.
epic.
We have yet to
Awesome.
bolt them, but
Okay.
I don't really know what we're gonna do with that.
Rock. And then Dr. Schnapp, would you kindly show what you've been rocking today?
Bolted the crane.
So here's the ceiling mount crane.
Yeah, I bolted it in. We were trying to do that since April.
Yeah. So he put 6-inch lag bolts with washers, 2 on each side. There's 3 even on one side. So 5 total, right?
Yeah.
And then spread the weight out, and that goes into a glue lam beam, a glued laminate beam, and it anchors 4 inches into that. Dr. O'Connell, you've given some demo, but I think you did even more than that. You tested the suspension, you tested the wheels. Was there something else you rocked too? Oh, hey, thanks, Ryan. Have an awesome day. Our mechanical engineering intern for the summer, Ryan. Was there something else you rocked, John? I'm trying to remember.
I worked on suspension today.
Okay, well then let's look at the backlog. So done today, in the done today column, buy more 9/16 wrenches, ratchets, and sockets. That happened. And these rest will move over. Done today, unpack 5-speed shifter. It's laying in this car right now to be tested, the 5-speed shifter. Yes, it's looking awesome all by itself. Then precision measurement with hand tools. So it's easy to do precision, well, you can do precision measurement with very expensive, awesome tools, but with very basic tools you can do it if you follow a method, which Ryan practiced. Then drill dashboard, mount tube, and lower tubes to match steering column. That's what we showed right there. The dashboard tube and steering mount columns. Then taking a picture of the side impact modules here to list on the website. It didn't have a picture before. People could buy them online, but there was no picture. Now we have a picture. We cleaned it off and took a picture from car number 1. Then take a picture of the interior module. That was just done. My wife did those actually. Then bolt-on steering column. Gather parts and make parts list to complete anchoring shop crane, then buy them. Alex did all that. Then anchor shop crane, Alex did that. Then reconnect wiring and engine module for car number 1, done. Tighten and test suspension. John O'Connell rocked that. John O, right there. Oh my gosh.
These are all related.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, drill mount holes in interior module for bucket seats. That's what Justine and Ryan were showing. Then put sliders in interior module 5, and then put seats on sliders. Absolutely, that happened today. Rock.
Did that one get done too?
Bolt dashboard mount, not yet. We drilled the holes, but we haven't bolted it into the chassis until the seats are in to check placement. And doing a lap around, here's car number 1, the test car. First car we made, we continue to iterate it. There's car number 5 with test of suspension module V30 on it, and it now has its steering column in. And there's its carbon interior bucket with seats waiting to be screwed in.